Falcon?
Yeah, it's the real Millennium Falcon. Idiot.
Could I get a blue milk, a green milk? I guess one of everything. Again, not what I expected, but I don't even care. There's nothing I don't like about this. The rest of it tastes like if I licked the floor of my college bar.
Hey there, folks. We're at Disney World, and we're here to do one thing and one thing only. Eat everything at Galaxy's Edge, the only part of Disney World that I think I'm gonna like.
Follow me into this magical place. I might not be a Disney adult, but I am a Star Wars adult, big time. I love Star Wars. I'm currently doing a chronological rewatch of the entire series of films. I know there's a lot of love for the prequels, but if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's the Disney motto.
Is that why you've been hating on Disney the entire time?
I don't like Disney. I don't like children, families in general. You know what I don't want to do is wait an hour and a half in line. It makes me want to die. So they take your fingerprint. Disney's got my biometrics now. What is it? Bubbles. Stupid bubbles. Trolley gonna hit me or something? We're not even riding a ride. We're not gonna find the magic of Disney. Oh shoot.
Just beyond that tunnel, Andrew.
Is the Galaxy's Edge?
The Galaxy's Edge.
Wow, dude, they found it, huh?
I like the lighting. That looks familiar. I know this very Tatooine right now, so I'm stoked, all right? Okay, I'm a Disney adult, just happened.
They got the A-Wing. They got the X-Wing over here. That's Poe Dameron stuff. Oh, I want a helmet. I want an X-Wing pilot helmet. They're all looking at something, though. What are they looking at? Oh, there's Mando, dude. There's Mando right there, dude. What do I say? What do I do?
No, Andrew, come on.
No, come on, man. No, look at all the kids. No, all the kids want to get in there. Okay, fully converted. I'm not even on a ride yet, and I love it here. So we're at Sokka's Kettles, our first stop. They have kettle corn and coffee drinks here. I just saw somebody with a Death Star bucket, and it glows. So I'm gonna wear that thing all day. I'm gonna look like a fool. How else am I supposed to have popcorn and a cold brew at the same time and express my fandom? This day just got awesome. It was already honestly going very good. This sweet cream cold brew is lovely. I love the Cocoa Puffs on top, or the space eggs. They mix with the sweet cream, and you end up with this like hyper concentrated breakfast cereal. It's really good. You have to eat them like a bottom feeder. You gotta suck them out. It's pretty light and sweet. It reminds me of like, sweet cream cold brew. It's pretty much what it is, but it's got Cocoa Puffs on it. Cocoa Puffs are nothing but a good addition. Kind of hard to eat because you get chunks of ice in there. Overall, I love it. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a solid 8. It's described as a trio of savory flavors. These taste like Fruity Pebbles to me. These don't taste savory at all. Yeah, it's fruit, spelled with 2 O's.
Maybe that's what savory things taste like on alien planets.
It's tasty enough. I'm not a huge fan of Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles. The popcorn on its own, it was 6. I like it, but it's not something I would seek out. In the Death Star tub, 10. Hard 10. It glows. All right, now we're getting into Ronto's Roasters. Looks like some wraps, pork rinds, and they have booze that I'm going to get. All right, dude. We're tooled up. One of everything. Later, my sweets. Okay, first up we have this cup of fruit and vegetables covered in some kind of pleasantly smoky, not spicy. It's like a hot sauce that's smoky but not spicy. I like that. And it's very nice on pineapple. Watermelon. The fruit is perfectly ripe, really nice and juicy. The smoky little I want to say like tagine or something kind of sauce is a really nice accompaniment. Smoky without being spicy. Works equally well on the cucumber. And what looks like giant radish. No, that's jicama. That's jicama. This is delightful. I love every part of this. There's nothing I don't like about this. I wish it was just fruit and not vegetables, but I appreciate the vegetables are there. For that reason alone, it's getting a 9. If this was just fruit, good night. Next up, we got some cosmic pork rinds, or whatever the hell they called them. Oh, they're spiced with curry. They're curry spiced. Oh, no, they're not. That's weird. They smell like curry, but they taste like nacho cheesy or Doritos meets curry. There's curry in there, but there's also Doritos. Pork rinds are nice and light and crisp. Sometimes you get these and they're a little straight from the farm. You'd never know this was an animal, and that's how you should eat meat. with as much cognitive dissonance as possible. There's a little bit of heat, just a tiny bit. Like, I'm talking Wendy's spicy chicken. They could use more salt, more sugar too. I'm gonna give them an 8. They're really good though. All right, so now this is the,
Ronto wrap.
just dub that in because I don't know what it's called, sorry. So we got some pork loin and some kind of sausage. It's like the pork loin is just in there, just for extra protein, just like we need these people to be well fed so they spend more money. Because I don't taste it at all. It's like not there. There's some kind of mayo-based sauce in there with light herbs, but mostly I'm just tasting the sausage, which only tastes like a hot dog. It's very clearly like more artisanal, kind of like rough grind sausage. That's not a hot dog. It's got big chunks of stuff in it. I think that if I had to pick any flavor for it to be leaning toward, maybe andouille or something like that, like there's a little bit of on bayou happening there. It's not altogether unpleasant. It's not altogether unpleasant. Who came up with that phrase? I like it. I'm not crazy about it, but I like it. I'll give it a 7. Solid 7. All right, next up we have the vegetarian alternative. That looks like you have some grilled zucchini in there, carrot, and chickpea kind of slaw. I'm guessing it's gonna be Moroccan spices and some more greenery. This really looks like cilantro. Yeah, it's cilantro.
Do you like it?
I'm back to being anti-Disney again. It seriously like involuntarily induces a gag reflex for me. I can't help it. So I can't, I think you should rank this one.
Well, you know that I enjoy vegetarian things, so this is kind of perfect. I'm just gonna hold this in next to my mouth so you can hear the bite as graphically as possible. I have had my fair share of vegetarian wraps. I like the sauce. I like the texture of the zucchini. It's still got bite to it, but it's soft on the outside, you know, but they didn't overcook it. I really taste the carrot too. Like the carrot brings a sweetness. I like the spice. I would give this 7 out of 10. Andrew gives it a 0. I give it a 7. And so if you add those together, it's a 7.
Next up is the beer. It's a mild sour. Like it has a very, very mild, I don't want to say fruit flavor, but it's a mild sour, which is lovely on a day like today. This is nice. This is refreshing. I rate this beer a 7. It's refreshing and crisp and lightly sour. So now we're at the Dock Bay 7 food and cargo. Yeah, no, dude, it's just like we're in a real docking bay. There's the cargo container suspended over that nice family's heads. Okay. First up, the pica tuna poke. Raw tuna tossed in a spicy sriracha dressing, served with green papaya salad, pickled mushrooms, fresh herbs, and crispy garlic. That sounds dank. It has a little cilantro in it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Whoa, that's really fishy. Oh, that's gross. That tastes like seaweed. I'm not a big tuna guy, but I like tuna poke. I like tuna tartare, but it's gotta be really like clean tuna flavor because otherwise you get this really intense kind of low tide flavor. And that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna give that a 3. Like the flavors around it are great. Like those the fried garlic chips are great. The tuna is just way too fishy. Yeah, get that away from me. All right, next up we have the smoked Kadu pork ribs. It says it's a tangy barbecue sauce with a blueberry corn muffin. That's interesting. And a red cabbage slaw. And see how they rip. Oh, they rip good. They rip real good. So these feel properly cooked. Like the meat's not falling off the bone. It's loosely attached. You can separate it easily, but it's still hanging onto the bone. That's ideal doneness for ribs. A little dry.
I mean, what do you expect, Andrew? We're in a cargo bay.
Sauce isn't nearly as intense as it smells, so that's nice. They're not bad. The sauce tastes tangy, very tomato heavy, almost fruity.
Your fingers are awfully dirty. What are you, working in a cargo bay?
Let's try this blueberry corn muffin. A little sad, a little under-seasoned, distinct blueberry flavor. Just the right amount to have with barbecue. I'm gonna try some of this barbecue sauce on it.
Do you think that sauce is seasoned with cargo bay leaf?
That one was actually good. That one was actually good. I'm gonna start making blueberry corn muffins with my barbecue. That is a nice pairing. That really plays nicely. Slaw is really whatever. That's there just really. Barely has any dressing on it. Mostly tastes like onion. Mostly tastes like red onion. Yeah, overall, not great. Some fun ideas. Blueberry corn muffins, great. Sauce is okay. Ribs are dry. Slaw is whatever. I'd eat the whole thing, but only if I was hungry and it was all I had. So I think that's a 5. Next up, we have hot chicken that has been brushed with a chipotle hot sauce. And the chipotle, I just smell chipotle right now. It's so strong, such a strong smell. It's definitely a chicken thigh. Cilantro. It's actually the right amount of chipotle. It's distinct, but not overpowering. That has a little heat to it. I wouldn't feed that to a kid. The chicken is decently crispy considering its sauce. Definitely, using some cornstarch or something in that batter or breading to get it crisp and keep it crisp. I think the rice is going to be here just as a gesture. It's just unseasoned jasmine rice. We got a corn salad over here with chunks of stuff in it. I think that might be jicama. Let's see what it's bullseye. Jicama. Cilantro. It's a decent corn salad. I almost think that the jicama is unnecessary. That crunch kind of feels out of place with the nice soft corn. They definitely charred the corn nice and good. Way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not crazy about the corn salad. The rice is unseasoned. The chicken's good. I'm going to give it a 7. It's decent. Next up, we have the Batuan beef and crispy topato, which is what they call potatoes in the Star Wars universe. God, there's cilantro in everything. These potatoes look crazy crisp. They look like they're battered. Whoa! They taste like plantains. Delicious, fantastic. You can't get a crust like this on a potato. They have a mild sweetness about them. All right, we got the Brussels sprout. What's happening there is they're roasting a ton of vegetables en masse, and they're too close together. They're all crowded together, so no browning is happening. It's almost like they're being steamed. We got a little bit of browning on this cauliflower here, but as you can see, there's herbs on it, and they are most assuredly dry herbs. Go to your pantry and smell your spice rack. That's what the vegetables taste like. The beef doesn't appear to have a sauce on it. It's been seasoned, but there's no sauce. Decently moist, definitely been being held for a while, so it's dried out a little bit, but there's a lot of fat in it, so it's decently moist. Flavor's okay, it's barely there. You know what it reminds me of exactly? It tastes like United in-flight meal service.
Which is weird because we're in a cargo bay.
I don't like in-flight meals when I'm down on the ground, trying to pretend I'm in space. We're not in space, I'm in a cargo bay.
Say it.
I'm in a cargo bay. I'm in a cargo bay. It's a better than average United in-flight meal, and United in-flight meals are garbage. The potatoes, these are good. This isn't a plantain, this is yuca. Deep fried yuca. That's what this is. I knew it was not potato, but I couldn't place it. It's yuca. And that's gonna bump you up to a 5, just these, because these are fantastic. It's time for dessert, and we have here something called a mithril orb. It's just a jelly mold cake, pretty much.
I thought it was a silicon implant.
Yeah, it's got these like sparkles on it, and then you see the plate underneath, and it just makes it look a little otherworldly. It's nice. It's blue raspberry with some goo. It's got goo next to it, brown goo. It's passion fruit. I love passion fruit so much. It goes really nice with the blueberry. Let's see about this crumble. It tastes like a packet of brown sugar oatmeal, but it's just the sugar. And maybe like graham cracker crumbs or something. Those little freeze-dried strawberries. I kind of think they just took like strawberry brown sugar oatmeal and just like ground it up. That's what it tastes like. But it's nice, it works well with this. It adds a nice hit of sweetness, because this is sweet. It was very acidic between the blue ras and the passion fruit. That's delicious. It's weird to eat powder with goo and jello. That's the only reason it's getting 8, because it tastes delicious, but it's conceptually odd. Hey, that's space for you. That's Star Wars, you know? Delicious, but conceptually odd. Surly Sarlacc is a Kettle One botanical grapefruit and rose vodka, Minute Maid, limeade, raspberry, spicy mango flavors. Whoa, bears no resemblance to a Sarlacc pit. More like a cargo bay. First and foremost, I taste rose water. Or, a rose-flavored vodka, I guess, in this case. It mostly tastes like rose. I'm definitely getting some other fruit in there. I'm pretty stunned that like a rose water drink in America is so popular, because like Americans tend not to take to rose water. It's like not culturally enjoyed very much here. So to see it front and center like this, it's very culinarily exciting for me, and it wakes me up inside. Really balanced flavor. I'm not a huge rosewater guy. Like, I enjoy rosewater when it's part of something else, and that's what this is doing. But it is still the first and foremost flavor. Really impressive, really enjoy it. Also, it tastes like juice. This does not taste like it has alcohol. This tastes like juice. Rose juice. Cargo bag. Give it a 9, it's delicious. All right, the Taco Dana Quencher is Bacardi Dragonberry Rum, Bowls Blue Curacao liquor, simply orange with pineapple and kiwi. Sounds delicious. Ugh. That sucked. That sucked. I feel like they used like Everclear in that. It has this really harsh alcohol flavor. Not even a harsh alcohol like hit. It doesn't hurt. It just tastes like Everclear. It's just grain alcohol. And the rest of it tastes like if I licked the floor of my college bar where they didn't carb.
Or a cargo bag?
I was making a good joke, Brad. Can you not just like one of the tenets of mindfulness is listening with your whole body and not just waiting for your turn to say cargo bag. It actually tastes like this drink that I used to have at another bar that didn't carb. It was called the Cargo Bag. It tastes like if you put in a blender Everclear, Pez, and green. I'm gonna give it 0. I hate it. Truly hate it. The opposite of the Surly Sarlacc. This stuff. No kids in earshot. This spanks. Now we're at the milk bar, where there are 4 options available. We have blue milk, which I'm stoked to try. We have green milk, which Luke famously drank directly from the ape anteater's tit. And then we have the Tenu Swirl Crunchy cereal. And then we have Kessel Run rations. Dude, this rations. People have wanted me to make that for so long.
What planet are you from, sir?
Brooklyn. How about yourself?
I'm right here on Bot 2. Never left this rock.
I mean, it's a good rock. Yes, I am taking you home, all the way back to New York City. I hope you have sweet dreams too. Oh shit, got stormtroopers coming, but it's okay. I miss you. Hey, what's up, dude? I was just eating some popcorn and I couldn't get it open. All objects are conscious, you know that.
Right.
All right.
What are you, hot or something?
I'm hot, so you know what I love when it's really hot out? Some milk. Brad and I are delirious because it's so hot. We've been walking around, and this shirt, while breathable, I'm making a mess out of it because it's very hot. What better than some blue milk? No. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. I always imagined blue milk as like vanilla milk. It tastes like Smarties. It tastes like a cheap fruit candy, but not fruit. Just because I'm so disappointed, it's blue milk. This is the thing you have to stick the landing. People have to be like, oh my God, that's obscene, how good that is. I don't like this at all. It's kind of a letdown if you've been waiting to try blue milk your whole life ever since you saw Uncle Owen chewing on it at breakfast. Didn't he sound like he had his mouth full the whole time? And didn't it kind of sound delicious? So I'm gonna give it a 3. I don't like this at all. Next up, green milk. That titty milk. I guess the blue milk is tit milk too, but this one you see it. What does that taste like? It's rose. It's got rose in it, I think. I am so thrilled with the role that Rose is playing in this theme park, is a sentence I didn't think I was gonna say today. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if that's not Rose, Babish fam, but you know me. I sometimes know what Rose tastes like. Well, we have the cocktail situation here where one is awesome and Rose, and the other one is lame and bad. Again, not what I expected, but I don't even care. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. But who cares about what I was expecting? Here's what it tastes like. Good. On a nice hot day like this is actual milk, because this is gonna give me a problem. Nothing like a cold cup of milk on a hot day in Florida New Year's. I like this. I have a brain freeze, which is, I almost like it. gonna give it an 8 because I think it's just rose. That cocktail had other stuff going on. Whatever fruit was in there was playing real nice with it. It's just rose, which is nice. And again, I'm thrilled that you're making me like rose. I think it's the milk. I think it like mellows out the rose of it all. I'm gonna give it an 8. Next up, we have the, I don't know what you call this. This is the blue milk Baja Blast. Ah, it's just melted milk on top. I can't get to the raspberry sauce.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, I knew the whole time. I'd call this a marked improvement. Like the raspberry brings a different dimension to that Smarties flavor, and the Nerds are just like a nice explosion of sour in the middle of it. Which with milk, you think Nerds and milk, you'd think that I was drinking Nerds and milk. I'm out of my mind. But no, it really it works. But it's never something I would ever order personally. I'm gonna give it a 5. Next up, we have rations, which appear to be a little bit of pastry dough. I can't tell if there's something in the middle. I kind of want to. Okay, those are just little poisson. There's a hair on it, but it's my hair. Also, stop being grossed up by hair. Call me when you find a fingernail. Anyway, this is oh, it's chocolate. Oh, I thought it was like barbecue sauce. I was like, what the is this? But it's chocolate, dude. Oh man. Okay, it's not bad. That chocolate sauce is like halfway between Hershey's syrup and hot fudge sauce. I want it to just be hot fudge sauce. There's another hair. What's going on here?
The hair is made into it.
No, space hair. I really want this to just be hot fudge sauce. Not hot, but just fudge sauce. I just want that flavor. I don't want the Hershey elements. Would be a 9 if it was hot fudge flavor. But with that syrup in there, I think it just kind of ruins it, but not enough for me to give it less than a 7. I'd still munch down on this all day, all night, with or without a plate, with or without you watching.
Andrew, what is that?
This is a thermal detonator. No. Nah, dude, it's just Coca-Cola. Chill out. Brad and I are losing our minds, so I'm hoping a little caffeine. That's Coca-Cola, which I would give a 7 out of 10 if it weren't in a thermal detonator, which it gets a 9 out of 10 for being in.
All right. Okay, we got the whole spread here. Let's start with the batu bits. They look like freeze-dried vegetables. And they are. Cilantro, god damn it. It's everywhere. But even though it has cilantro, it's good. And I love freeze-dried vegetables just as a snack. I'm not gonna hold cilantro against that dip. I can tell it's tasty outside of the cilantro-ness. They might have fried these. They're really oily. And they might be fried. So maybe. We'll give it an 8. It's very good. It's good and spicy too. Next up, we have the Thruster Roasted Bantha Flatbread. Non-flatbread top with spiced chorizo beef and 4-cheese blend. So supposedly they roast this in a thruster, which is very, very rebellious. That's nice. Huh. That's really good. It tastes like a really high quality frozen non-pizza or something, like a really high quality, one of those newer brands of frozen snacks. So it's not, amazing, but the flavors are really solid. Barely a little tickle of heat from the chorizo. I can clearly taste the chorizo and the cheeses, like they both stand out. And there might be like turmeric and like Indian spices in there. It's quite unlike any flatbread I've ever had before, at least in this galaxy. Next up, I gotta get into this. So this looks like that portion bread. Finally, we're gonna eat some portions. And it's just a little bread guy with a bunch of cheese stuffed in there. So, that's good. Amazing. The roll has the characteristics of a pretzel and a little sourdough beurre. It's like halfway between. There's a good chew to it, the way that you expect from pretzel, but there's also a really blistery, craggly crust that has a great crunch to it, but not too much. And then the cheese, I think it's like pimento cheese. Like it's a little spicy, it's a little smoky, but most closely reminds me of pimento cheese. Divine, no notes, 10. Love it, perfect snack. All right, so next up, we have the meat and cheese board. Look like we have some bagel crisps, like poppy seed bagel crisps. That's what those looks like. And we have what looks like some really hardcore Spanish chorizo. Oh, God. Okay, we have a natural casing on there. Extremely smoky. Like heated Scotch smoky. Oh, a little spicy. I think it's probably the same stuff they're putting on the pizza. Solid. Then some kind of jelly over here. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh man, really bright fruit gel. I think it might be passion fruit, which I've never had on a meat and cheese board, and I think it's gonna work nice. Then we have the flatbread. What the hell? It's salty and sugary. It has sugar on it. And I taste some kind of herb. I think it's like mint or something. It's probably gonna go really nice with the chorizo, honestly. A little bit of space pastrami. Move over, Cat says there's a new pastrami in the galaxy. No, in this quadrant. Then we have a soft cheese here. It's burrata that has been dyed blue. I don't know what the hell that is. It's covered in what looks like herbs, but when you touch them, they smear like ash, like charcoal. You see that?
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste like anything. This is probably goat cheese. And it looks like it's been rolled in something crispy.
Oh, go ahead. That's a black laundry cheese. Yeah, sure.
It's almost like they're tempura bits, tenkatsu or something, but they're not. I don't know what they are. They're little crispy things. They have no flavor. Down here we have, it looks like a pate with a fruit compote. We got a little bit of blue cheese over here with some, I think there's caramel on that blue cheese, dude. Whoa. I don't know where we are, space. This looks like manchego. What the hell is that? It's sticky. It's honeycomb. I can smell it's super sweet. Spices on it or something? That's the stickiest object on the planet, but it's delicious. Lastly, some pickled vegetables with, looks like hummus down there. It's a spiced hummus. I taste mostly cumin and oregano. It's all very Mediterranean. All right, let's try this blue cheese with caramel. Blue cheese with caramel is a clutch move. Like, I'm not a huge blue cheese guy. That's a really good blue cheese, very mild. The caramel on there surprisingly works. I might start trying to figure out some variation on that theme. All right, let's see what this pate is all about. All right.
Yeah.
Pate can be very meaty, very fatty. Sometimes it can taste very porky in that like barnyard smell kind of way. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like that is what a lot of people like in pate. I personally don't. But so I'd say it's technically proficient without being my favorite thing in the world. Overall, cheese meats and cheese plate. It's really interesting. They're doing things differently and like experimenting in all the right ways. Still a very, enjoyable charcuterie board. I'll give it an 8. I think it's very enjoyable. It's got some odd choices. This flatbread's weird. This is weird. The flavors and the sweetness of it are just bizarre. That's really the only thing keeping it from being a 9.
God damn it, dude. Let me corner by myself in peace.
Why are you back here again?
I like cornering. All right, this is a moss berry biscuit. And I don't know what it is. It seems to have raisins on it, or these are like, they taste like prunes. What are small prunes?
Prunes?
In what galaxy is prunes?
I don't know. It just
Not
kinda-
this galaxy,
No,
not the
this-
Galaxy's Edge. Luckily, we're right at the edge, right? This is the edge. Found it. And you just jumped right over it. This is mossberry biscuit. It's got some mossberries on it, which are blueberries. Are they blueberries? Oh yeah, they're little blueberries. Yeah. It's a very soft scone. There's no crumbliness or shortness to it, which is fine. Very soft scone. And it's just a sweetened royal icing on top. It's just a hardened icing. No flavor to it, just a Maybe the blue is a flavor. The blue one has a little fruit flavor to it, but there's so little of it. I mean, look, there's barely any on there. You don't register it at all. So it just tastes like a sweetened scone, which is nice. That's nice. And
What about the purple fuzz on top?
what about the purple fuzz? I don't know. It honestly tastes like stale bread. It tastes like a really dry cake. It's just okay. It's just there. I'm gonna give it a 5 because with those colors, I want there to be so much fruit flavor and fruit intrigue. And I'm not, you know, I feel like I'm just watching the show from over the fence, you know, at Fenway. Let's get the hell out of here.
So Brad was talking about, what if we find the Disney magic today? And I was like, nah, dude. I'm too grown for that. I'm too jaded and bitter and scary.
Dude, it's the Falcon. Dude, that's the Falcon.
But as soon as I set foot in there, I saw how beautifully they had recreated Tatooine. I was a kid again. So Brad was right. Found the magic.
Okay, I'm glad you noticed my helmet. All right, let's go.